right there is how you play incredibly below average golf.
And we welcome you into another edition of Over Par here on ESPN 103.7 Lafayette and 104.1 Lake Charles. Matt Miguez here previewing the President's Cup going down this morning in Montreal, Quebec, Canada at the Royal Montreal Golf Club. 61 degrees up in the Great White North. Some rain in the forecast for today. About a 65% chance of rain. So weather's going to be a factor early in this tournament. What's interesting about this event is it is the United States versus international. Everybody but Europe, because obviously the U.S. and Europe play each other in the Ryder Cup. And so this is it's a fairly new event. The first edition was in 1996, and has rolled every other year since then. And the U.S. has only lost one time, and they have tied one time. That loss came in 1998, and that tie came in 2012. But since then, the U.S. has dominated this event. Looking at the course, it's a par of 70, about 7,400 yards, and it's a pretty flat course. Only about 25 feet of elevation changes throughout the entire course. So a solidly flat course. It starts out with 4 straight par 4s, including number 4 being 509 yards. And then you get a long par 3 at 231 yards on number 5 before your first par 5 at number 6, which is 577 yards. Some water features come into play on hole number 10. Hole 12 is a 574-yard par 5. More water on 14 and 15 before rounding it out at the 468-yard par 4 18. A lot of sand traps around the greens as well, so that's something that you're definitely going to have to be mindful of. This course was built in 1959, designed by Dick Wilson, and again, getting underway today with the 4-ball round. It's going to be some really exciting matchups, right? 10:35, Tony Finau and Xander Schauffele versus Byung Hun An and Jason Day. Colin Morikawa and Sahith Theegala against Min Woo Lee and Adam Scott. Scotty Scheffler is going to be paired with Russell Henley against his good friend Tom Kim and Sungjae Wyndham Clark and Taylor Pendrith paired up against each other, as Keegan Bradley will also face off against Christian Budenholtz. And then Sam Burns and Patrick Cantlay and Corey Connors and Hideki Matsuyama. When you look at the teams, the international squad, it is a solid pairing, but at the end of the day, it is not the Americans. Hideki Matsuyama, Sungjae Adam Scott, Tom Kim, Jason Day, Byung Hun An, Christian Budenholtz, Corey Connors, Mackenzie Hughes, Siwoo Kim, Min Woo Lee, and Taylor Pendrith, while the United States will be represented by world number 1 Scotty Scheffler, Xander Schauffele, Colin Morikawa, Sam Burns, Louisiana native Sam Burns, Wyndham Clark, Patrick Cantlay, Sahith Theegala, Keegan Bradley, Tony Finau, Brian Harman, Russell Henley, and Max Homa. So look, the international squad always puts up a fight. It's always pretty close, but you're just not going to be able to compete with that. I will be utterly surprised if the international team wins the President's Cup this weekend at Royal Montreal Golf Course. Again, getting underway this morning at about 11:30. They're going to play on Friday, Saturday, and then round it out on Sunday as well, with some singles matches on Sunday. The last one was in 22, with the U.S. winning 17.5 to 12.5. In 2017, the U.S. won 19 to 11. That looks to be the widest margin. Now, there's been some close ones. 2015 was 15.5 to 14.5. Came down to the very end. The tie was in 2003, 17 to 17, and the international team winning in 1998, 20.5 to 11.5. But again, 94, 96, 2000, 2005, 2007, 2009, 2011, 13, 15, 17, 19, and 22 have all belonged to the United States. So it's going to be a great event this weekend over at Royal Montreal Golf Course. We will keep you updated on all the happenings throughout all of our shows throughout today and tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate you helping us get over 1,000 subscribers. Keep it coming. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, put notifications on so you can get notified when we post our great content, from Over Par to the Miguez Mindset to 4-Tire Change and Cleats and Snakes. 4 great podcasts coming your way each and every week right here on ESPN Southwest Louisiana. And also make sure you follow us on social media at ESPN_SWLA. This has been Over Par right here on ESPN 103.7 Lafayette and 104.1 Lake Charles.